The 2022 BMW M8 Gran Coupe is more visually beautiful than its two-door siblings and more practical as it has more doors and a longer wheelbase than its two-door counterparts. Even though practicality is generally not a priority for anything with a six-figure price tag, the four-door M8 enables the driver to demonstrate the sedan's supercar-like acceleration to a wider audience. An effortless twin-turbo V8 with 617 horsepower, a lightning-fast 8-speed automatic transmission, and an all-wheel drive system with a rear drive mode that enables drifts and burnouts are all elements that add to the intense driving experience. But what kind of features and comfort does the 2022 BMW M8 Competition Gran Coupe come with? What should you know about it? Firstly, all M8 Competition Gran Coupe variants come with a more aggressive chassis tuning, a track drive mode, and a few other things included on the list of enhancements, among other new features. It now has 17 more horsepower than before, which was 600. It also has a brand new tiny set of M-carbon bucket seats that are available as a standalone alternative for installation. The M8 Gran Coupe is the sole option for BMW enthusiasts who want the brand's quickest four-door version. The competition package has the priciest paint choice, and many would fork over the cash for a two-tone ivory white and night blue merino leather interior. Many choose the comfort seating option, which comes standard with detachable backseat shades, several heated seats, and a remote start. Individually, the carbon ceramic brakes give the M8 Competition Gran Coupe more respectability than the standard Gran Coupe and are more robust for use on a race day. BMW also recommend the M Drivers Pack, which consists of a full day of professional coaching to teach you how to make secure use of the M8 Competition Gran Coupe's potential, while also allowing you to forget how much the vehicle costs momentarily. All four wheels receive power from the incredibly refined engine thanks to the lightning-quick automatic transmission that features 8 gear ratios. However, the ability to engage in tail-out shenanigans is made possible by a selectable rear-wheel drive mode. This mode channels all of the V8's fury towards the back of the vehicle. This rocket car with 4 doors reached 60 miles per hour in less than 2.7 seconds and ran the quarter mile at 129 miles per hour in 10.8 ticks. Without a doubt, these stats are incredible for a sedan that weighs more than 4,300 pounds. Even when compared to some of the most powerful supercars, it is quite fast. The powerful brakes on this vehicle can bring it to a stop from 70 miles per hour at an astonishingly small distance of 147 feet. The M8 Competition Gran Coupe is powered by a V8 engine and has an estimated fuel economy of 15 mpg in the city and 21 mpg on the highway. But how does it look on the inside? Surprisingly, the Competition Gran Coupe interior space stands out compared to other BMW models. Although the beautiful roofline may cause a minor decrease in headroom, both the driver's seat and the steering column offer more adjustment choices than most of us were aware of. Unexpectedly substantial legroom is available as well. The lower roofline makes it a little bit more difficult to get in and out of the car, particularly the back seat, and it marginally reduces your rear view. If, on the other hand, you go with the driver assistance package, you won't have to speculate about anything because it comes with a camera system that records in all directions and parking sensors. The iDrive technology that comes standard on BMW automobiles takes some time to become accustomed to, but once you do, it serves its purpose well and does not cause you to lose focus on the road. Using a dial controller and a touchscreen provides good redundant control, in contrast to Audi and Porsche's approach, which is to embrace a full touchscreen. On to the technology. It's amazing. The M8 performs quite well in terms of technology, particularly thanks to its extensive collection of cutting-edge driver's aids and its more contemporary virtual voice assistant that imitates the Mercedes-Benz MBUX system. On the other hand, this provides ease of use in various situations, such as easing the stress of driving during rush hour or allowing you to activate your seat's ventilation system without making a single movement. However, it still comes up a little short compared to what Mercedes offers. Nevertheless, every M8 Competition Gran Coupe comes standard with an infotainment system that has a rotary controller on the center console, in addition to a 10.3-inch touchscreen display that can be controlled by the driver. The mighty BMW has a Wi-Fi hotspot, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard features. This is in addition to the standard 16-speaker Harman & Kardon audio system. Those who are not content with the audio system supplied have the opportunity to upgrade to a more powerful Bowers & Wilkins system. The additional expense for the optional Bowers & Wilkins audio system appears to be justified compared to the prices of some competitor systems, which are twice as expensive. Moreover, the M8 includes a smartphone connection for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, in-car navigation that is easy to use, and wireless charging for compatible devices. There is also a surplus of power outlets and USB ports available for use with all passenger electronics. Now, you might be wondering, how quickly does the M8 Competition Gran Coupe reach the top speed? For 60 miles per hour, it was found that it took 3.1 seconds. Simply, this large car with 4 doors and seating for 5 people can accelerate just as quickly as an Acura NSX or an Audi R8. It's possible that the M8's lightning-fast movement will be sufficient for most people. However, it is able to harness that power to provide you with acceleration that is not only effortless, but also always available for your daily commute. If you are someone who enjoys driving on winding roads, you might be pleasantly surprised by how well the M8 Competition manages to navigate them. In those terms, it will continue to be competitive with all sports cars other than the lightest and fastest ones, while also being noticeably more comfortable and quieter. Because of its powerful brakes and grippy tires, the BMW M8 Competition Gran Coupe could record an incredible stopping distance of 104 feet from a speed of 60 miles per hour. When it comes to relaxation, the M8 Competition Gran Coupe does a fair job of smoothing out the road imperfections, even though it does not offer the segment's smoothest ride. The front seats provide the level of comfort that one would anticipate from a luxury sedan. They feature a large number of adjustment points, allowing the occupants to select the level of support that is most suitable for them. However, many found the padding by the tailbone to be a little uncomfortable, and the rear seat bags appear to have a little bit more rake than they should have. Moreover, the M8 Competition is one of the quieter vehicles in its class, except for that V8 bark at startup. There are no squeaks or vibrations inside the cabin, and the noise from the tires and the wind has been effectively managed. The climate controls are not the easiest to use, especially compared to those found in many BMWs, but they do a good job of maintaining the desired temperature inside the vehicle. Without a doubt, this is one of the best machines you can grab this year. It's a 10 out of 10. Anyway, what do you think of the M8 Competition Gran Coupe? How do you rank it out of 10? And by the way, which other models do you think can match this one? That's all from this video. See you in the next one.